90% of it. Actually, I should send that other one back up to field 19 and find out why.
It's not cross-referencing between, what do you call it? It's like splitting them between the two contracts.
No, the field 18 I've managed to, because I've made them all and clicked at those bales. I just tipped some of my silage in, which had started off with field 19 and got to 97 and stopped, and field 18 has filled right up and finished. Which is not the one, because I think the 18 was the one I borrowed the equipment from. I need 19 to finish, so I can get another one. Just gonna pick the bales up. No. Yeah, should we try this again? I don't think we shall. It's this one, isn't it? Where's the... I thought this has a thing where it shows you where the bales can be unloaded.
You have to put that with the mouse.
No, I am doing it with the mouse.
No. Left click or right click and then move the mouse around.
Yeah, I am right clicking and moving the mouse around. They're not moving. The only thing's moving is the...
Did you press Z or Y to unload bales once?
Yes, I did.
Okay. That's just weird.
Oh no, it's left click, not right click.
Oh, there's a whole lot. I thought you were expecting the little mesh style drop marker.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
No, this one doesn't give that.
Right, let's find out why. Oh, he's missed the whole... Of course, should have expected that blooming... whatchamacallit? AI worker. He's missed more than one row. In fact, he's missed... looks like two.
Yeah, close enough for government work.
It's not for the contract work, apparently. Here's my 100%. But I'm going to get a full barrel out of it, I have no idea. We just have to wait and see. And hopefully when I clicked on the contract for 2019, my equipment doesn't disappear. No, I'm not going to get a full barrel out of it.
On the next top steer, Smudo makes a profit. Cha-ching.
Collect. It's still there.
Oh, I'll tell you this info. Did you know Android tablet will, via USB, automatically detect as a MIDI controller for PC?
No.
That is kind of cool.
No special. It depends on what software you use on the PC side, but on the I don't know if it's all Android versions or just the one this tablet that I got runs, but yeah, loaded up a real basic MIDI keyboard app and straight away through the music software and just jamming away quite happily. Too bad I got no zero musical talent. But still, fun to make big boop noise. That and at least, you know, spend 10 seconds appreciating how music is constructed rather than just jamming the actual PC keyboard.
I gotta remember I got those 3 bales in that other trailer. I should have picked them up on the way, but I remembered after I passed the shop. Oh. Sure no one needed that power pole. Just there for decoration, surely. Right, down you go, turn you on. and down you go to my lines.
And I'm pretty sure the visionary didn't quite mean hit the pole when he said take down people from the position of power.
Jeez. But you do need to run a poll to see if everyone's popular with that idea.
Yeah, I'm not going to dive too deeply into it, but the current, how can I put this delicately? I suppose the simple way is the best. The current politician I detest the most is doing a bit of back and forth between all the parties, so it's just like, can someone just slap some gaffer tape over his mouth?
Our PM's got COVID. I hope she's got a passport, otherwise she can't go to work.
It probably does, though. Since in her position as PM, she has to leave the country quickly. It would be very unusual for her to not have a passport.
No, we have a vaccination passport. So you get a passport sort of type. That's what they're calling it when you get vaccinated, which allows you to A, be able to work, because if you don't have one you can't work, and B, be able to go. Certain areas have certain restrictions, and it depends on the area. So if you've got a passport, you bypass some of those restrictions.
Well, again, she probably does have one.
Yeah, no doubt. I was just saying it as a joke. Being a New Zealanders watching, because of all the big protests people did because they lost their jobs because they didn't have a passport, didn't want to take the vaccination, so they did a big protest about it.
Such to them.
Actually, what they ended up doing was blocking people from being able to get into businesses, so they stopped people's businesses making money for a start, and they were there was a school nearby, and they were making the students all scared because they were being quite rude, which in my view, once that happens, it's no longer a protest and they should be arrested and removed. You want to protest, that's fine, peacefully, that's fine, have your opinion, you're well in your right, but people shouldn't feel intimidated by it. Especially children.
No, then it becomes a riot.
And then they ended up with COVID. Look, I mean, like I said before, I understand it's in our constitution, you've got that right and you shouldn't be able to be punished for it. But then I thought about it later on, I thought it's a selfish thing. If you don't want to get a vaccination, she was just trying to limit, because of everything that happened around the world and what was going on with hospitals, limit the amount of people entering hospitals so they don't get overrun and having people that might be able to survive even though they end up in critical condition, but because of the help of a hospital might be able to survive instead of not being able to get into a hospital and dying from the thing, and then stop the spread of it. And you know, because there could be someone that comes into a business who's high risk, someone with asthma or something like that, you know, and if you don't take it, then you're just being selfish, really.
Yeah, that's why it's good that I'm not in power anywhere, because I would be, well, if you refuse the vaccine for a non-valid reason, and you get COVID and need a hospital bed, you don't get one. Go die in a ditch. I know that's a dickish thing to say, but
no, actually not. It's if you want to choose, fine. You want to choose to not have the vaccination, that's fine. But you get what comes with that choice. You have your right to make that choice, you know. But just remember, there's
you made the bed, you sleep in it.
Exactly. There's always a repercussion of that choice. But there's certain things, like I said, in our constitution, they actually had the right to refuse. You have the right to refuse that, and If it's in the Constitution, there shouldn't be any form of punishment from it, and losing their job is a form of punishment. So,
yeah, but the thing is,
rid of
with your choice, you are not only endangering yourself but others, and that's where your constitutional rights should be. Your personal rights should stand back.
no, because Constitution is the foundation of law. It's the above everything.
Yeah.
So the only way they can do that is by getting rid out of Constitution. Otherwise, legally, they've got to abide by that. You can't just turn around and say, okay, we just get rid of it. You can't here anyway. The only one that can do that is the Governor General. The government can't even do that without Governor General approval, because it's the Constitution is written on behalf of the Queen. So yeah, they can't do that legally, because then they'll be they can be legally prosecuted. But they do lawyer stuff to get around it and talk about it and go, oh, but you know, it could mean this, it could mean that, which is how they get around it. But still, they can't do that, because on our Constitution it very simply states right at the beginning, it needs to be written in a way that everyone understands it. So if you start saying there's grey areas to it, then not everyone understands it.
Well, there are certainly grey areas, because common sense law changes from when it was written to today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's got to be changed. Otherwise, if it's not changed, it's still law, whether it's common sense or not. And like I said, the Constitution is the foundation of law, which means all the laws are based around the Constitution. You cannot break the Constitution. You cannot go against what the Constitution says.
Yeah, that was actually satisfying. The square barrel unloader. I think it was like sell the bottom two bales at the pile, the whole stack drops, and then sell the next two. It's like bloop, bloop, bloop. Descending Tetris block.
Me and my baler beeping away because it's over 80%, but I've got nothing left on the field to pick up.
Yeah, it sucks.
A little bit, yeah. But I hope you'll be able to remedy that now. By going off and doing field 14, which is right in front of me.
Oh man.
There's a whole pile of grass just on the driveway here.
Yeah, that's the stuff the game doesn't let you collect anymore when you do the contracts,
Yeah.
which is annoying.
Well, whoever buys these
Yeah.
fields are going to end up with it.
All the overspray.
Yeah.
And the Smooth is debt free again. Woo-hoo.
I was hoping to be on 200,000 by the end of the stream, but I don't think that's going to happen.
How much do you have?
178,000. Oh, mind you, I've got to sell my old barrel loader thing, and I've also got field 18 to collect once I've finished with all the baling and stuff. And whatever's left over on my silage after doing this, I'll sell it. I don't think it's a high price at the moment because it hasn't come up as of yet on the notification to say, hey, good price. my grass should be ready next month too. So I can fill up my silage even more. Good luck. I just want a square baler to come on special so I can use a square baler for this. Not that it matters anymore, because the whole point I wanted a square baler is so I could use the auto loader. Now I'm going to sell the auto loader and keep the other one that will pick it up, both of them either way. But then again, if I get a square baler, I won't have to worry about borrowing any equipment to do the silage if I manage to get them. Silage contracts. But it needs to be a good price, because the amount of times I'm going to do silage contracts, the amount I'm going to pay on a baler. It'd have to be a huge discount.
Meep.
Road runner.
Ah,
Oh, I was tempted to go with road runner. Because it sounded like meat beat.
I did say Roadrunner.
I thought you went. Oh, I thought you went banana or something like that. Oh no.
no.
Oh, no. I was trying to copy the intro theme tune, but again, musical talent, lack thereof. I have the singing voice of a scouring paddle on a blackboard.
I don't. I have my singing voice on mute. Tenenbaum. Oh, there's another one mode.
And another one mode, and another one mode.
Another one's
one
mode
mode
of
after
grass.
Just imagine putting a bale in the corner of the field. Hey, gonna get to you.
That's brilliant.
It is, isn't it? Well done. Completed field 14. Slip past, there we go. This is the last grass field, thank goodness.
Yeah, you did almost all the baling jobs, huh?
I did all the solid ones. It was 1,
Yeah,
2,
I did all the hay.
3, 4, 5 fields.
Yeah, I did the 2 hay ones because I needed the overhang bales to restock my sheep fodder.
And I'm 91% through this one.
71.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, are you doing hay, Patrio, or...?
Doing hay.
Tethered hay.
Yeah. If you keep the overhang from field 71, you can feed your sheep for a year, dude. Easy. I mean, you don't have any now, but you know what I mean.
Right, it's that time of the day. I managed to get through a whole stream. No, you're okay at the moment anyway. But what I'll do is I'll let the fellow competitors say their goodbyes.
Right, gentlemen. For the fun stream, we will be back tomorrow. I managed to pay off almost 200 grand in debt this stream alone. Granted, more than a quarter of that came from the clothing I had to collect for over half an in-game year to sell, but still. See you tomorrow, guys.
And then thinking about the sheep idea, Smudo, and just to put on a snooty accent, and feed your spinnery? No, I think not.
You can buy your own.
Yes. Yeah, true. Yeah. Too fiddly. Yeah, so as everyone's all going to repeat 3 times, thanks for joining us, folks, and we are definitely back tomorrow. Once again, stuck halfway through a job, but you know, that's me. Yeah, take care.
Yes, as I said, we'll be back tomorrow carrying on with this competition. Hopefully we're a bit more awake and be a bit more enthusiastic for everyone who's watching. If anyone is watching, you might be watching with your eyes closed because we put you to sleep. So anyway, as long as you're here one way or another, conscious or not, I appreciate it. Yeah, so tomorrow we're back with this, and then Monday, Tuesday we've got the Dyson Sphere program going on with the mission I want to complete. And then Wednesday's my day off as per usual, and then Thursday and Friday we're back with the ETS and ATS competition, where this week ATS pulled it back and got actually quite a decent amount ahead again. It's getting monotonous. So yeah, so we've got ETS on Thursday and ATS on Friday, and we'll see who ends up in the lead at the end of the week, and then we're back to this next Saturday. Now, I realise for some of you, you're going Saturday, it's Friday for me at the moment. Yes, well, it's Saturday for the 3 of us here, well, even 4 when DJ's here, so I'm a day ahead. Different time zone, all that kind of stuff. Unless, you know, you're a flat earther, then we're all in the same time zone, and Patrio doesn't exist. So, if you want to know exactly when... No, they just said Australia. Australia doesn't exist, and it's full of actors pretending to come from there. New Zealand's said nothing. So, anyway, so check out my schedule page. Sorry, my head Smudo talking in my ear there. Yeah. The producer. That's why you couldn't hear him. Yeah, check out my schedule page for your local times of when I'm streaming, what I'm streaming, and why I'm streaming it. Not that it tells you why, but anyway. It just sounded alright at the time when I said it. So anyway, you head over there and that'll give you all that information. Alright, a big thank you to everyone who's come along, especially the guys that part of this competition. They help make the stream, keep it quite entertaining, well, especially for me. I don't know about the rest of you. Having them here to be able to play and eventually, hopefully, beat them and win this competition against. We'll wait and see on that one as well. But for everyone else, thank you very much. Whether you're still here or you're already gone, or you're watching this after the fact, either on the Twitch VOD or the YouTube edits. I take these streams and I put them up onto YouTube about 2 or 3 days later with a slight twist. That twist is I twist off 35 minutes on each part of the stream and put them up in 35-minute lots. Just for the busy one a year. You haven't got enough time to watch a whole 3 hours, and you might just find it easier to watch 35 minutes or a couple of 35-minute episodes, and when you come back you know exactly where you are. The other bonus is too, if you want to catch up on streams you haven't seen in the past that are no longer part of the Twitch VOD availability, that's where you'll find them, and you can find a link for that in my About page. Or you could type in !YouTube in the chat, that'll also give you the information. I'll leave that up to you because I like choices, and so I give them out because everyone likes choices. Anyway, I'll tell you what, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Well, some of you are just starting the weekend, but enjoy your weekend. Hopefully I'll see you in the next stream. If I don't, I'll see you when I do. Till then, guys, take it easy, have a good one, have lots of fun, and we will see you later. Bye, guys.